Alright, this could potentially be a shit show because it's been a minute since I played Hillbilly. But, we're gonna give it the old college try. The nice thing is I don't have a D-strike that I have to deal with, and I don't have to worry about protecting a ruin. Thought maybe I saw something there, but I didn't. I think they're gonna play passive until... Oh, there's one. I should have just hit that. I shouldn't have chainsawed it, but whatever. Learning my lesson. I need to get chainsaws, but make the same mistake again, maybe? No, you just made a whole different mistake. Oh, we're gonna be one of these people now. Okay. She makes that. She doesn't make that. Is that basement? Yeah, I can make that too. That's pallet too. Alright, so I did get gen rushed a little bit. I got gen rushed a lot of bit. He ran away, but I didn't see where he ran to. He might have doubled back. That was a failed skill check. Thought I heard something. I'm not getting value out of my pop, but whatever. They're down there. No. Yes. Thank you. I'll take that. They're just gonna rush gens. The other one was already here at window. So I'm wondering if he's still here or not. He is. D-strike? No, there's no D-strike. Oh, we're gonna make a bad play, aren't we? He's outside still. She ran in. I would disconnect too. You guys just got mobbed. And I'm not even that good. And I think I only got 2 chainsaws. He probably didn't get very far. Nope, didn't get very far at all. Yep. I'm getting salt for that. I'm gonna get called a camper, probably. That was a bad play, I'm sorry. I don't know how you mark me, but okay. Easy, you don't. So, I got called camping, tunneling, something or other. What did I get called? Marked camping, tunneling, unhook, hitting, piece of shit, no skilled motherfucker. Got it, cool. I mean, you were gen rushing me. Maybe I should mark you gen rushing weeb piece of shit. No looping, no lifer survivor. I don't know. It's like, I didn't even get my ritual completed. I said it was going to be a shit show. I just didn't know who it was going to be a shit show for. it certainly wasn't looking good for me. The Neo was cranking out gens. I think that Jeff probably did 1 or 2 also, but yeah, I beat the shit out of you guys, and I only have 2 chainsaws to show for it. That's just good defense. So, I don't know. I don't know what's... So, you're gonna be salty with me about that, but you're rank 17. You don't even lose any pips. All you have to do is just lose the game, and you wouldn't have lost any pips at all. You could have just taken the points. And you had an escape cake. I'm going to, obviously, give them a rebuttal. I don't understand what the fluctuation of ranks is all about here. They're all over the place. I got a 17, 16, a 9, and a 4. I don't understand why I'm with the 4. And I don't even understand why I'm with the 17 or even the 16. The 9 is the only one that makes sense in this lobby against me. I've had these fucking morons, and I wasn't going to talk about it, but now's kind of the perfect time to talk about it. I'm probably one of the few people that have issues with the upcoming DLC. And the reason is because of this shit right here. Getting put into a game with a rank 17 that thinks they know everything about the game and is going to call me a tunneling, camping piece of shit when I had at one point 2 or 3 survivors. No, wait, no, at no point were there 3 survivors, but at least 2 survivors I had visual on by Killer Shack. That's not camping. If I'm literally chasing someone and they're running by Killer Shack, how am I camping? And if I can see that you're running to Killer Shack to make a save, why wouldn't I slug and make the play? You know, it just makes sense. And while the new DLC looks really cool, and I'm obviously going to buy it because I've bought in every single DLC up until this point, I have a lot of issues with the new DLC, namely because it's licensed. There's been a lot of licensed DLC coming out for this game, and if you look right here, I've got almost 30,000 iridescent shards. If there were non-licensed DLC coming out, I would be able to buy non-licensed DLC for free with the iridescent shards that I have. In fact, right now, I almost have enough to get 2 full DLCs. But I can't use my iridescent shards on licensed DLC. It's just the way it is. I mean, you have to spend money, or Auric cells, to get that DLC, which rightfully so. But the problem is this year so far, we've gotten Ghostface, we've gotten, I think maybe December, or maybe right around beginning of the year, we had Ash, we've had the Freddy rework, which I think they counted as a chapter in of itself because it was part of the roadmap, and they counted it as a new release because they had to basically completely rework him. So that's 3 licensed DLC already, and now we're getting Stranger Things in September. That pretty much means that we're not getting any non-licensed DLC for almost an entire year, because by the time the next chapter comes out, which would be chapter 14, it's going to probably be December or beginning of 2020. So my iridescent shards right now are going to complete waste, and they implemented this system so that it could reward players who actually play. And here I am having to continuously spend money to get DLC, and it's slowly becoming pay to win. Because now there's a shit ton of perks that are literally locked behind a paywall. Unless you get them through the shrine with, again, iridescent shards. But who wants to do that? Like, I'd rather just have the killers and the survivors with the iridescent shards that I'm earning. The other issue that comes up, which I kind of already touched on, is Stranger Things is a big deal. I don't watch the show. I could give 2 shits about the show, but I'm not going to deny the fact that it's a big deal, and it's got a lot of attention. In fact, I think Dead by Daylight was trending the day that they announced the DLC, which means that there's going to be more morons like this guy coming into my lobbies accusing me of shit that is only somewhat accurate. Did I tunnel? Yeah. The Claudette in the basement? Absolutely. I'm not sure which one that was. It might have been J. Cole, it might not have been. But at the end of the day, the first person that I hit in that basement, I didn't even hook. Same thing with the Claudette when she ran down to make the stupid-ass save. I took her down first. And she didn't get hooked at that point. So how that's tunneling, I don't quite understand. The Meg and the Jeff both got downed because of nurses calling, because they were healing in my terror radius. Anyone who's healing inside of a killer's terror radius runs that risk. And usually in my videos, if you see a survivor that actually knows what they're doing, you'll see that they stop healing immediately when my terror radius hits them, because I'll see their aura and their aura will go immediately. So the fact that this Jeff just kept committing to the heal and I was able to literally swing around the corner and hit him is his fault. The Meg had enough sense to stop healing, but I knew she was there. I could hear her. I saw her aura. Breaking chase on the Jeff and downing her was just a choice. Like, and I'm not sorry for it. Like, my job is to kill people. If you're going to heal in my terror radius and show me where you are when I'm running the perk, which is this perk, then, you know, bad on you. Get better. Learn the perks, understand what the perks are, and prepare better for it. Don't message me and fucking accuse me of tunneling and camping when I knew essentially where most of you were. You know, it just is what it is. And this situation is only going to get worse because of Stranger Things, because there's going to be more fucking morons coming in and doing this same toxic bullshit thing. And after every rank reset, I'm going to have to deal with more morons like this guy. And it's just unneeded. It's unwarranted. It's unwanted. I've been told that I should probably just set my privacy, turn the messages off. I've done that before. I actually like talking to people every now and then. Sometimes, like, 1 out of every 100 people, you can get a decent conversation out of someone, and that's fun to me. I had the Leatherface, for example, that was just not even a week ago. Like, I had a blast with that guy in game, and then we had a nice, decent chat outside of game. Like, I would love to have more conversations like that, but if the community is going to have an influx of noobs because of Stranger Things, just like we did with Ash, there were so many fucking idiots that came in as Ashes, and not many of them were accusatory. There were a couple, but, you know, I just feel like it's going to be 10 times worse with Stranger Things because it's so mainstream and it's so well followed. You know, I don't want to diss the fans of the show, but, you know, if you don't understand this game, then maybe you should watch a video and try to understand it before you actually buy it. I know it's free on Xbox. It's not free on PlayStation right now, and thank God for that, because we've already been through that too, and it's the same tired bullshit, like an influx of players that don't know what they're doing and they just want to message and accuse and abuse, and it's stupid. Don't be like this guy. I'm going to message him, and I'm going to at least try to be civil. I'm sure that I'm going to get more salt for it, but at the end of the day, this guy didn't even need to disconnect. Just take the loss. You would have gotten more points for it. You were actually running something that was valuable. You just gave up your offering for no fucking reason, just because you were mad that you got camped and tunneled, even though you really weren't. You know, that's it. That's all I got to say. I didn't even want to talk about it, but yeah, this little scenario here kind of is a catalyst of all that. And now I have to play more Hillbilly.